this is Steve, though.
604-327-4351.
Yeah, this is Steve Newton here.
Steve, how you doing?
Not too bad.
All right. This is Sebastian from Skid Row.
How's it going?
In Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, Nashville, eh?
Yeah.
How's it going down there?
We're playing a Coliseum tonight. Just did 7 shows in 7 days, and we're doing another one. Just doing that thing.
Oh, yeah?
Is it? Where am I calling right now?
This is Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Oh, a magazine?
You betcha.
All right.
A weekly entertainment paper.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, who are you guys touring with now? Are you just headlining yourselves? Or?
No, Bon Jovi. We're playing, doing the whole Bon Jovi tour.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And I guess you'll be coming up to Vancouver here with John, too, eh?
Uh-huh. Hang on. What? Yeah, can I have that? Okay, I'm just getting my list. Is this the next one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're coming up there in, I think, May.
Yeah.
Playing the I don't know, like the CNE, the equivalent of it out there.
Yeah. So how's the tour going so far?
It's going great. Every night's like sold out. Playing 3 nights at Madison Square Garden next month, and 2 nights at the LA Forum, and everything's doing really well. Our album's like past 300,000, and it's only been out like 2 weeks, so everything's going real good.
Getting airplay down there?
Yep, we sure are. Mostly MTV though, MTV, and because we're heavy, we're a pretty heavy band, so.
Sounds good. You're managed by the same as Bon Jovi too.
Yep.
How'd you get the connection with Bon Jovi there?
Well, it was just basically a case of, having the same manager, and our guitar player had known Bon Jovi, and we had known Bon Jovi for about a year, and because we're both, I'm from Canada originally, but the band's from New Jersey, and like the same town as Bon Jovi, and they were good friends. It was just basically a case of bringing out your buddies on the road and just having a good time.
Sounds good.
5 guys in that band, 5 guys in this band, and we're all like good friends and stuff, and just having a real good time.
Yeah, I've interviewed John a couple of times. He made his last album here in Vancouver, and he's a good guy.
He loves Vancouver.
Yeah.
He's got the best strip bars in the whole world.
Yeah, I know. Are you into classical music at all with a name like Sebastian Bach?
No, my parents had a sense of humor. My sister's name is Dylan, and my brother's name is Zach, and I grew up with a dog named Lennon. So, and I was born in '68. I just turned 20, and so I was born in the Bahamas, in the summer of love and all that stuff. So they tried to give me a fun name.
That's your real name?
Yeah.
All right. So you're 20. How old are the other guys in the band? Are they what?
Early 20s, 22.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You got a future ahead of you, I'd say.
No, it's it's pretty weird because it's where everything I dreamed about is happening at such an early age, and I'm a Canadian and stuff, and I just came down to America, and this all happened, and happened within a month of me living in America, and I lived in Canada for 3 years, and the Canadian A&R situation or whatever is totally different than it is down here, and it was a lot easier to.
Is this your first band?
No, not my first band at all. In Canada, I was in a band called Kid Wicked, and we used to play in Toronto, and we would draw like 1,000 people to a show, but then I'd turn on Much Music, and I'd see, Mishi Mishi is releasing a 45 in Scandinavia next month, and you can catch her at the restaurant, come in and get some free French fries, but meanwhile, there'd be like bands, long-haired rock and roll bands playing, the clubs in Toronto, drawing like 1,000 people a night or whatever, that just, record companies who didn't care about. I came down to America, and within a month I had a deal with a guy that signed the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin. Ahmet Ertegun flew out and gave us a $1.2 million deal, and I was 19 years old, so I don't, I've got so many friends, I've got so many musician friends in Canada that are, playing rings around guys like Poison or whatever, that, are like painting houses or whatever, because the Canadian music industry doesn't seem to recognize its own talent.
What was the band that you were in Toronto again?
Kid Wicked. We never played like anywhere except for like in Quebec and Ontario, but we were really, really big in Toronto for a couple of years.
It says in your bio here that you're one of the most talked about bands in the New York tri-state area.
Yeah, we got a huge following there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we play, all the, the Cat Club and the Ritz and the Limelight and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We toured. That's actually where we got signed because, that's where all the music industry of America is situated out of L.A. or New York. So when you play a club in New York, you get a lot of big people coming out, so... Yeah.
How'd you first meet, was it Snake, the first guy that you met in the band? Or?
Well, I had known a photographer named Mark Weiss, who was a big rock photographer, and he had a wedding in New Jersey that I went to, and there was some musicians there, like Little Steven and some guys from Twisted Sister and Quiet Riot and stuff, and there's a wedding band playing there, and we just jumped up on stage about midnight and started jamming. And
that's when all the old people left.
That's right. Oh, actually, they're still there. They were kind of enjoying it. It was fun. But Mark Weiss's, or actually Bon Jovi's parents were there, and so were some people from McGee Entertainment, and that's our management. And they had auditioned like 300 singers from around the world, and I was just down for the weekend or whatever. Went back to Toronto and got a call a week later from Snake, who had heard of me through that wedding, and then I flew down, and there it was.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Do you have a personal fave tune on the album?
I like You've Gone Wild. I like them all though, because you put a lot of hard work into it when you're making an album.
Yeah.
I really love listening to it.
There's some good stuff on there. Did you write some of the tunes, or is that?
Well, when I came into the band, most of the songs were written, and that's actually the reason I joined the band, because I really, really enjoyed the songs. I had offers from other bands in America and stuff that had like big deals and all that stuff that Skid Row didn't have when I joined, but I just knew that the chemistry was right, and that's something that it's elusive in music,
Yeah.
You can't, if you find that like special chemistry that you can, do the music and sing the lyrics with emotion and conviction, then you should really go with that. And I just followed my heart basically with this music, and we just, clicked right away, and now we're playing Madison Square Garden.
What was Michael Wagner like? Jesus,
he was great, man. He was such an education, because like doing an album is like doing a gig in a big urinal, It's like one guy, there, and you're behind a glass in a little booth instead of playing in front of, thousands of people or whatever. And you have to get the energy from somewhere else other than when you play a show, the people are there that give you the energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was really good in bringing out the emotion that you need to capture. He was really good.
Have you been overcome by all the success that's happened all of a sudden for you there?
No, not at all, because, when you start out in music, you don't really think, I want to go platinum, I want to go gold, I want to do this. Like, you just want to do it for a living and make, a living at it, doing something that's basically a dream, I mean, it's every musician's dream to be able to play arenas and stuff and see your picture in a magazine and see your face on TV, and that's what we have, and I just want to keep it going as long as possible, because it's just what I always wanted to do, and I'm getting paid to do something that I'd pay to do,
What were you doing before you got...
I was doing, like, beer commercials in Toronto and playing in bands and stuff.
But, oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like as a model or something?
What, in the beer commercials? Yeah. No, I was singing beer commercials.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a Schooner beer commercial that you might have heard I sang.
Is that right?
Where he goes, the night is coming, tonight's the night. Did you hear that one?
I don't think so.
No, well, it was out there. Yeah, it was out. That's how you make money, man. I made like $4,000 off that in the 20 minutes of work. It's great.
I guess opening for Bon Jovi, you must have too many ladies after you.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of women.
Must be tough.
Yeah, it gets pretty nuts. But you've heard that story a million times,
Yeah. Well, when you get up to Vancouver here, I'll try and get back and have a brew with you, Sebastian.
Yeah, definitely. Drink a cold Labatt's Blue for me. I would kill for one right now.
Sounds good, and best of luck till you get up here then.
Okay, thanks very much, and we'll see you when we get up
Thanks
there.
for calling. See you.
Okay, Steve, have a good day.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye.